Alright boys, welcome back to another video. Yes, today's been a day, bro. I kind of started off my morning with the entire Endeavor thing. I was like, oh my god, they dropped him, and I was like checking into the game thinking they were gonna drop a hero list too. I was like looking what it could be. That didn't happen. I was like, okay. Then like 2 hours later, everyone started talking about the nerf for Endeavor. So yeah, pretty eventful day for my hero. After reading the comments on my last video, I've decided to make the second one because I want to talk about everything in depth, and I want to give you guys more 10 cents on everything because some of you are on different sides of this, and some of you don't understand what exactly happened. Now again, I have no idea how I'm going to title it, but in the end, whatever happened was in fact sad, and I will give you my opinion on it. I know you can go and disagree with me. A lot of people in my other comment section on the other video disagree with me. They said, you know what, you're over-exaggerating. It's not that bad. He isn't that bad. I'm going to give you my 10 cents. I'm going to talk about it, and again, take it with your own side, right? You don't have to side with me just because of whatever. Side with whatever you want to side with. However you want to think of it, you think of it that way. If you're new to the channel, subscribe up because it helps out a ton. If you haven't already left a like on the video, consider doing so. Let's go for a solid... I'm going to need your help on this one, boys. So let's go for 750. With no further delay, let's jump into it. So, first of all, Endeavor dropped. We all know that, right? What happened with Endeavor? He got nerfed, okay? After reading a lot of Reddit, after reading a lot of Twitter, my DMs, and talking to everyone, just checking the character out for myself, yes, there's a lot of things that people think, right? There's a lot of things that it went down to. But overall, Endeavor isn't what he is in the other version. Now, you can say whatever, okay? There are counter arguments you can bring up. Dude, people say this. Dude, you know, this is a different game. You know, you can't compare global to Taiwan. They're two different things. But again, in my opinion, in my fullest opinion, I'm aware, first of all, that it is two different games, right? I can see that at launch, they've changed a lot of things, right? Half of the basic, like, things that was in the other version is not here, right? First of all, they removed like a daily thing. You can claim like a box, you can claim for stamina. They removed like half of the ways to obtain, you know, hero coins. They've removed a lot of different things throughout the entire game. There's so much that I can't even include in one video. I don't play, you know, the Taiwan version as much, but people have showed me screenshots of what it looks like, and it's a definitely different ballgame. Now again, you might be wondering what happened on Endeavor. Let's talk about that first. Let's talk about what exactly happened. So I pulled up this Reddit thing over here. I'll leave it in the comments down below for you guys to go check it out yourself. Shout out to the person that made this. He actually did a really good job of summing everything up for me, so thank you to that. I will leave the link down below so you guys can go check him out. But first, he says, to sum up the issue, Endeavor is a berserker-like character that revolves around building up body temperature, which causes his attack to increase and his HP to decrease by a percentage every second. He is a stance switcher, meaning he swaps between his normal punching stance and spear stance that causes his damage and body temperature to skyrocket. When Endeavor loses body temperature, his A rank passive replenishes his HP based off of how much temperature was lost. It has been known since the CN version that the base S tier Endeavor was not an amazing unit. His damage was low in comparison to other S tier units, and he was a slow character. However, this was offset by the fact that he has that great self-healing, right? The thing that literally, again, I did use the word tanky before, and someone, commented, or a few people commented saying, bro, he's not a tank. He's a tank because he heals so much, right? That was what it was on the other version. Now, I'm already prepared for the comments of people saying, dude, he was too broken on Taiwan. Fine, I'm aware he was too broken on Taiwan. The way they handled it, the way the global devs handled it, was a little bit poor in my opinion. They could have done it way better. They could have at least made his kit a little bit more usable for the free-to-play player. Most people can't achieve SS rank, right? And most of the stuff got hidden behind SS rank and then support cards. A lot of that happened. Continuing on with the post, it was also generally known that at SS rank, his damage output increases substantially and is what puts him into the god tier category. Endeavor's self-healing passive was gutted on the global version of the game. This makes it so the already met S tier Endeavor lost the only good part of his kit, resulting in a slow, low damage S tier character with the worst self-healing. Combined with the fact that the integral part of playing Endeavor is losing max HP every second to deal more damage in his spear form, global Endeavor is a legit disaster character where he can literally, I can't use that phrase because, you know, well, you know why, literally, but yeah, faster than he can kill the enemies. What's happening is, and I want you to be aware of this because people are saying different things, okay? When it comes to Endeavor, right, here's what people are saying. They're saying that, oh my god, he's still good. He still is this. He was too OP on the other version. What they did was they nerfed the wrong part of the kit. They made him, I'm gonna say it right now. He just, you know, he kind of burns himself up. We'll use it as that phrase. You know what I'm trying to say here. He just continues to lose HP and he gets you in a danger zone. I'm gonna call it the danger zone, right? He just sits there where he's on the edge of dying, and, you know, if you take any more damage, you're gonna die, right? And then when you try to heal up, sure, you can heal up halfway, but he's a very, very risky character, right? Again, you think of it as a high risk, high reward, right? In this way, the way they've made him now, he just burns himself up. In arena co-op, right? When you put him down on the field, and I was watching gameplay of this, which was pretty sad. If I could find it, it'll be on screen right now. I don't know if I can, because it was on Reddit, and then I couldn't find it as I was recording here right now, so I'm hoping that if I do find it, I'll show it to you. But when he was going against most of the characters, he was just like dealing his own damage to himself, and then one attack to him and he died automatically, right? It was like the saddest thing I've ever seen. It's as if the AI had no idea how to properly use the character, and then it continued on for 5 matches in a row. He just kept on dying. And I don't understand what happened there. Again, you can say many things that sometimes it works for you, sometimes that, but overall, if you are running it free to play and you're just going for the base character, it might hurt you in the long run, given most of his stuff is pretty much SS tier, SS, then he's a solid, viable character. Continuing on with this, he does say you shouldn't be pulling for a support card. It doesn't really help him in the long run. It only increases his damage. They did not fix the fundamental flaw of his post-nerf kit. His SS rank damage is great with both support cards, but healing problems still remain, and they plague him in every single game mode. Now again, you could be sitting here with different things. You could be sitting here saying, he's fine. You're just over-exaggerating. You're just this. I will tell you right now, whatever happened, okay? Taiwan's a different game. You have to make it clear somewhere. You gotta at least, show us. Before, people went and summoned, right? We all had this idea in our head. Everyone knew this, right? Everyone was thinking about this because, most of us have seen the other version of the game. So we all went in, or most people on EU went in and realized, oh no, this is not what we wanted. This is literally not what we, paid for. So many people went, they went all out on buying things for this entire character, and most of them got a subpar character in return. And even with support cards, his damage isn't insane to the point where you don't mind being at 30% for an entire agency assessment. Even at SS rank, his auto AI is Todoroki levels of bad, his super co-op battle AI is bad, and his Warzone battle AI is bad. As in, he will literally get clapped in most basic teams. Why? Because he needs his spear to do good damage, and if the AI throws the spear but never retrieves it, he's worthless. And then if he actually does retrieve the spear, the percentage HP damage he takes from using it combined with the damage from the enemy team, literally, he will burn himself, okay, in seconds. Then again, he does continue onwards to say he loves the game, all of that, it's all like this, but again, they kind of, moved it up to you have to kind of SS him, and still, is he good at S? He's okay. Now again, if you want to go read this on Reddit. You guys can actually take an in-depth look at it, but yeah, whatever he said was kind of what most people have seen. He did take his time with the post, so again, big ups to him for doing that. I will say it right now, it is sad that it happened, but people will bring up the counter argument, bro, it's not like the other version, you can't be saying that. Bro, it's nerfed and you guys just over complain about things. That's how it is. It's deal with it. That's what they say. Now again, I understand that he was broken over on the Taiwan version of the game, but here's what happened, okay? This is what sets it up to be a disaster. When it came to All Might, that was a character, and I will say it right now, I feel that All Might is a tank, and All Might is better than Endeavor. If I were to make a tier list, and personally speaking, from experience of already playing around with Endeavor, I'm not liking it so much, okay? Thank you to the person that gave me the account to play with it, so I can at least pause. But thank you again for the person that gave me the account to actually test out Endeavor. I appreciate you. I like the character, okay? I do. I like Endeavor. I really want to summon for him. It just hurts me so much that they went and ruined him this way. And I will say it right now again, I'm not very fond of the idea of him being at a 20% health rate, right? Even if you put up a shield, even if you take that damage, you'll go up a little bit more, but you're always at that danger zone where you could die at any second if you get hit twice in a row. Anything could happen. You're always on the edge of your seat with Endeavor. So here's what happened in the end, okay? When it came to All Might, he dropped early. Most people couldn't get their hands on him, and I will say it right now, All Might is, he's the best, okay? He's broken. He's completely a god tier. Seeing him in PvE, seeing him in PvP, seeing him everywhere, he's very good, okay? But if you compare him to what happened with Endeavor, let's say most of the people, like me included, would have went summoned here, used up our pity on this character, expecting something different. But if we were to pull, All Might earlier, we would have all been fine. We wouldn't need Endeavor. Endeavor isn't what All Might is. I will say it right now, and I still feel like this. All Might feels like he is a better character in PvP and PvE now, and he just is overall the 10 times better unit to go and pull for. And now most of us, could have. And I will say it right now, a lot of you went and used your pity on Endeavor when you could have pulled All Might, which again, it's a smack in the face to a lot of players, because it's like, damn, if you pulled All Might in comparison, you would have just slaughtered everyone, right? Endeavor isn't as great as All Might. All Might is what he is. He's like a pinnacle of the game. He claps, he destroys, he does all of this, pulling an S rank Endeavor in comparison to an S rank All Might. S rank All Might will win in the end for me. That's how I see it. But again, you can have your different opinions. Let me know down below in the comments. Again, I already know the comment section is about to be a warfare, so please keep it, non-toxic. Just talk. We have our own opinions on the game. We have our own opinions on the character. I personally enjoy Endeavor to the max. I really wish that it wasn't nerfed, But again, we have our opinions. Keep it non-toxic. But yeah, what can we expect for the next upcoming units? Don't expect what the Taiwan version has anymore, okay? Don't expect anything. Stop comparing it to the Taiwan version at this rate. Why is that? Because they're not going to keep it the same. They're just going to keep changing everything. Currently, most of the events have been changed. Most of the things have been changed. The entire game practically has been changed. Pity, coins, summons, all of that. I will say it right now. Yeah, most people went onto this banner, and if you go to Reddit, if you read everything, yeah, most people requested a refund as well because they invested money into this character, expecting him to be what the other version showed him to be. They didn't receive it. And again, I know people say, dude, they're not entitled. They don't have to. They're not forced to go and make a statement saying they changed the character. Global is its own version, right? But again, it wouldn't have been hard to say updated kit or changes have been made or something like that. Again, you could say whatever, but most people kind of in the end got scammed about this. Given they didn't have information beforehand, they just went straight into summoning, right? People wanted to because it's like a unit they all care about. And now people want to request a refund because it's like, dude, I just summoned all that money. I just paid all of that money into Endeavor, and he isn't as great as I thought he would be, right? Again, what will I say? You can go and summon for him, okay? It's fine. Go for it. Do it. Whatever. Have fun with him. Will I summon for him? I'll take a look into it, man. If I want to, I'll stream it tomorrow. I'll talk with you guys. I kind of want to make content on Endeavor because he's one of my favorite characters from the anime, and it really does suck that I didn't get, like, again, I don't care what Taiwan has. Fine, I don't care. But his kit is not what it should be. It's very, very lowered. Still, though, if I end up streaming tomorrow, be there. We're going to, just summon on this just because I want to record showcases and see if I can make him work in any other way. Currently, no one's been able to make him work, so I'm guessing that it's pretty much dead, that I can't do anything about it, but I will try. There you go. That's my entire opinion on this thing. Again, I already know people will disagree with me, and that's okay. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking. Just keep it a little bit more non-toxic. I already know this comment section would be on fire. But there you go. That's all I got to say. That's how I feel about it. All Might versus Endeavor. All Might would have been the better pick. Now that most players couldn't get him, is Endeavor still viable? That is for you to decide. You check him out how you want to. You can make him work, but he isn't the best option given Aizawa kind of exists. He's not also. But yes, I will say it PvE oriented. I think, All Might in the end kind of takes the dub. Right now, Endeavor's not looking too spicy, but he is a good unit. He still is okay. He isn't what he was before on the other version. I guess it's up to you to decide. That's been it for me. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.